Jesus! Jesus! What is this? Our entire head was crawling with maggots. Maggots fell to the ground like raining rice. Once upon a time, not so long ago, on the busy road, we had 3 hair salons squeezed shoulder to shoulder. Like quarrelsome sisters, a new shop opened, a 4th salon. People eased at first, another hairdresser. This road goes soon choke. But when the owner stepped out, everything changed. Her name was Uka. Beautiful, always smiling, always stylish. Her outfit looked like she came straight from a Lagos fashion shoot. But the main mystery, she never removed her silky cap, under which she wore another tightly tied scarf. No one had ever seen her real hair. Within weeks, everyone abandoned the other salons and formed long lines at Uka's door. They said her hands weren't ordinary. Her braids were neat, fast, and shockingly not painful. The other salons closed one by one because nobody even passed to ask good morning. But one remained, Uloma's. And Uloma was different. Her tongue, sharper than a freshly broken bottle. Her customer service, non-existent. If you asked her for all back, she might braid shuku instead and tell you, I am saving you from shame. Your head is too flat for all back. If I do it, you will look like mashed yam. One time, she even fought Mama Ngozi. It was a day like any other. Uka's shop was booming. Other salons were busy. But Uloma's shop, dry, silent, peaceful in a sad way. Then Mama Ngozi rushed in. Uloma, please. I have an event this evening. I want Fulani braided style. No problem, Uloma replied. Sit outside. Please, no mirror. Mirror distracts me. Mama Ngozi excitedly obeyed. Hours later, Uloma clapped her hands dramatically. Stand up! I am done. Mama Ngozi touched her hair and froze. Then she screamed, Uloma, this is straight or back. Where are the beats? Where are the Fulani lines? Uloma hissed so loudly, even birds paused mid-flight. Pay me my money. I will not pay, Mama Ngozi replied. Those 4 words activated something inside Uloma. Her eyes widened, her voice deepened. Uloma began to shout, with this your retarded hairline. You want Fulani hair braid? Do you look like Fulani woman? Look at your hair. See her sit there, ooze like locust beans. She even bent and sniffed loudly. Jesus, it is smelling like Iru. Mama Ngozi gasped. Crowds gathered instantly. Both women grabbed each other's clothes like Nollywood aunties. Men tried to separate them. Women shouted. Children stood on stones to see better. Chaos reigned. Meanwhile, across the road, Uka braided hair with the calmness of a village angel. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't call anyone's head yam. She didn't complain. She just braided, swift, neat, magical. Her silky cap stayed on her head like a royal crown, blessed by ancestors. No matter how the wind blew, no matter how she bent her neck, the cap did not shift. Uloma watched and foamed. Some days, she stood outside her shop, hands planted firmly on her waist, glaring like a jealous thunderstorm. Other days, she sat on a low stool, chin in her hand, eyes narrowed into thin lines. What does she have that I don't? I am patient, hardworking, calm. At that very moment, a customer passing by sneezed loudly. God forbid, calm, you! Uloma hissed. Even the dry harmattan breeze paused in disbelief. Every single time someone pushed Uka's saloon curtain aside and entered, Uloma felt a pinch in her heart. Sometimes it pinched so hard she slapped her chest like a generator refusing to start. Are they blind? Can't they see she is hiding something under that cap? What kind of grown woman wears scarf on top cap every day? Something is fishy. She folded her arms dramatically. In her mind, Uka was not merely a good hairdresser. She was definitely doing jazz, or marine spirit work, or maybe she was even half mermaid. How else could one woman braid so fast, so neat and without pain? The more Uloma stared, the more suspicious Uka's cap became, and jealousy, it began to boil like overfed firewood beneath her ribs. One evening, when dogs painted the village orange and goats were returning home with pride, Uloma had enough. She stomped towards the forest path that led to Baba's shrine. Her slippers slapped the ground angrily, like they too were vexed. The shrine sat in a small hut surrounded by red-haired cowries and a thin line of smoke. Uloma barged in without greeting. "Baba, I need something urgent." Baba didn't look up immediately. He was grinding herbs with the slow, patient rhythm of someone who had seen too many dramatic women in his lifetime. Finally, he lifted his eyes. "Uloma again? Who offended you this time?" Uloma raised her hand dramatically. "That new hairdresser across the road, Uka. Since she came, nobody enters my shop, not even to ask for change. Baba, give me something, anything. I want people to stop going to her. Let all customers come to me." The shrine grew quiet. Even the crickets paused. Baba stared at her over his glasses. Dangerous wish. Very dangerous. Envy is a strong spirit. Uloma leaned in. "Let the spirit be strong. I too am strong." Baba shook his head, sighed and opened a small wooden box. From it, he brought out a tiny calabash filled with fine powder. It glowed faintly like moonlit dust. "Take this powder," he said. "Dust it on our braiding tools. It shall be done. But remember, power comes with price." Uloma snatched the calabash so fast, Baba had to blink twice. "Price? Baba, please." "The only price I know is hair braiding price list. Thank you." She bounced out of the shrine with a triumphant smile, clutching the powder to her chest as if she had already won. The next day, Uloma walked into Uka's shop, pretending to be friendly. "Ah, Sister Uloma," Uka greeted. "You want to braid your hair today?" "Yes, dear. Use attachment number 32. Goldish, brownish, greenish," Uloma replied. Uka blinked. I don't have that shade though. Please, let me quickly go and buy it." The moment Uka left, Uloma sprung into action. She poured the powder on Uka's comb, scissors, brushes, everything, and then curiosity whispered to her, "I want to see what is under that cap." "I'm sure she's bowed," she giggled wickedly. Uka returned, panting slightly. "Sister Uloma, sorry, I couldn't find..." Before she could finish, Uloma grabbed the cap and yanked it off. One scarf, then another scarf, then another, and another, and another. Uloma confused and sweating. "Why do you have so many scarves?" Finally, she pulled the last one and froze in horror. Uka's entire head was crawling with maggots, white, thick, wriggling, and the stench terrible. Uloma staggered back. "It's in the wall. Jesus! Jesus! What is this?" Maggots fell to the ground like raining rice. Uka suddenly started laughing. Soft at first, then louder and louder until her voice didn't sound human anymore. Then, the maggot on Uka's head disappeared completely. Her face beautiful again. But Uloma felt something moving inside her own hair. She touched her head. Maggots everywhere. Her hair had become maggots. Uloma screamed so loud the ground shook. As Uloma dropped to her knees crying, she wailed, "Uka, please, I'm sorry. Please, remove it. Please." Villagers gathered again, horrified. Uka simply stared at her calmly. Then, just as mysteriously as she had come to Ara, she vanished into thin air. One blink, she was there. Next blink, she was gone, leaving Uloma screaming and slapping her own head as maggots fell like rain. And that was, of course, the price for envy. Thank you so much for watching to this point, friends. I really hope you enjoyed the story as much as I enjoyed making it. Please tell me in the comments what lesson you learned from this story. And like, share, subscribe. Send this story to someone you think will enjoy it. And as always, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!